Welcome back to our silly little podcast.
Here we go.
We are here.
We are here. That's a song by Pink. You know that?
Is it?
Yeah, it's called... No, it's I Am Here. Sorry, I don't know nothing. Anyways, I am here. We are here.
We're here.
Where are we?
We're on a silly little podcast.
We're on a silly little podcast.
Welcome back. It is us.
Welcome. How you doing?
I'm alright.
Yeah?
Lots of things happened this week.
No, it's crazy. Should we talk about it a little bit? Your
There's
apartment.
water.
Yeah.
No, literally there's water in my apartment where water should not be in my apartment.
Dripping down from the guy that's 2 floors above, which, if it's reaching that far low and it's getting that wet, and I'll be honest, I don't know much about stuff, but I do got a feeling there's probably a lot of water damage there.
Oh, probably.
Because
Same.
that's crazy. But
No,
the
literally.
lady at the office is being that lovely. She's wanting to
Yes.
help you out.
The main office lady.
Yeah,
So nice.
main office lady. The other office lady, I don't know. Maybe go back to policy work, girl.
Do something. The maintenance guy though was so it's so dumb, but it's so funny because he shows up and he sees the wet fucking carpet in our closet and he just goes, "It's a mystery."
No way. You're like, huh? Brother?
I said, "Let's fucking solve it, Scooby Doo. Find the clues." What?
Like, you'll be Scooby, I'll be Shaggy.
I'm just like, what is your job not to fix these things?
Like, maintenance. You're not maintaining much right now.
Mystery.
Oh dang. I hope that gets sorted out. That's stressful.
Facts.
When you don't
But-
have peace in your place of residence, that's stressful.
A little annoying.
A bit overwhelming.
All of my shit from the closet is now in my living room, so I'm like,
golly gee.
no.
If you needed me to store anything, let me know. You know I got room.
There's just things everywhere. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is so cool.
I can hold anything over here if you need.
Me.
Alright.
Please hold
I
me.
miss you anyways.
No,
Can't wait
facts.
till we buy our compound.
Actually.
I'm so excited. Anyways, at least you get today to be silly
Facts.
from all the kind of overwhelming stuff. It sounds
No.
like silly.
Just like, what the fuck?
What was that one song? It was like, get silly, get silly.
I
I don't
what
know
you're
much,
talking about,
but I know that
don't
like
remember.
by the way it sounds, I'm gonna say that guy probably doesn't wear deodorant.
Oh.
I don't know.
You
I
know?
think that about a lot of people.
He's
It's
just
because
like,
I
you're
want
just
people to
guessing.
wear deodorant. I'm like,
Oh.
I hope you are.
Facts, though.
It's not great when people don't.
Don't
If you're
smell.
listening, put on some deodorant.
Right now. Do it right now.
Right now. We'll wait. We'll wait a couple of seconds. Go ahead, put it on. All right, how's it feel? Is it rolling? Going on? We good? Cool. Rub those arms together. Stick it in.
Stick it in.
Well, no, I mean like stick it into the pores. Kids, come on. What is with you? Oh,
That whole sequence. Anyway.
Anyway. So today is the day that we're recording is April 15th. So it's my eye appointment day, and you and Jackson picked me up.
Yes.
and
Skirt.
I got the glaucoma.
You have glaucoma.
I do, yes, mild glaucoma. So that's a new adventure that I get to lure.
You got this.
I won't lie.
Maybe it's because, like, you made fun of, like, how I couldn't see.
No, actually, you know what's crazy about my appointment is I can still do that because of the fact, like, my vision is actually great. He said I have, like, perfect vision. It's like 30/20 or something like that. Like, I got the visions. But the reason I struggle to see is because in assistance with my glaucoma, I'm also blessed to have ocular migraines.
Hell yeah.
Which means sometimes I just get a migraine and then boom, I can't see for 40 minutes. But apparently that's normal.
We can get like those like glasses, like the 3 blind mice, and a walking stick.
You know what's funny is with the glaucoma, I do have to get tinted glasses anyways. I'm with this idea.
Please.
Oh, we could do that. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm gonna look so cool. I'm gonna get so many different pairs of like fun tinted glasses. And I'll just make that like a staple accessory because it's kind of got to be now. I don't have to wear them all the time. Only like when I'm in the sun or if I'm in a room with fluorescent lighting or massive LED lighting or industrial lighting or blue lights. So not like, when I'm sleeping. We're good.
Even when my eyes are closed, I am fine.
Yeah.
The world is okay.
I can see clearly now.
That should be your Halloween costume.
No, yeah. Well, I need 2 more blind mice. You could be one. You're already blind.
And this is why you have glaucoma.
Wow, you think karma's coming for me like that?
With glaucoma.
No, I get to quote Johnny Depp from 21 Jump Street now. I got glaucoma.
Have you seen that like Vine where like it's the guy and he just goes, I have osteoporosis.
No, but I've seen the one Vine of the girl who turns around and she goes, and she's like, you can't sit with us. And she goes, actually, Ashley, I can't sit with anybody because hemorrhoids.
I miss Vine.
I miss Vine so much.
It was so
I was
funny.
reading, I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago. It might have been 2 years ago. But Elon Muskie bought, I know I call him Muskie, but Elon Muskie, he bought like the rights to Vine or whatever, and he wanted to bring it back.
Uh-huh.
And I remember being so disappointed because I was like, you'll ruin it. You'll ruin it, dude.
No, facts.
The way you ruined Twitter.
Facts.
I miss Twitter. Like actual
Yeah, like
Twitter.
old Twitter.
Yeah, like OG
Yeah.
Twitter.
Where,
I
like,
miss when celebrities would add each other.
oh my god, yes.
Oh my gosh, I eat that up every time. I think
No.
that's why I loved the Cardi B and Nicki Minaj beef a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Because, like, not only did every single thing Cardi say was hilarious and also true, it killed me when Nicki Minaj tried to bring Cardi B's daughters into it, and Cardi B responded and said, we're not going to bring kids into it, because if we did, then I'd have to tell you that your son's favorite number is, or favorite color is the number 5.
No, like,
I'm like, oh my god, that's crazy. That's such a crazy thing to say. But
you know, like 2016 Twitter, where like everybody was just like beefing, like the
my
famous
God.
people, so good.
and then when they would clap back to their fans,
Yes,
that was so funny to me.
No, like,
Oh my gosh.
now they just don't anymore.
Oh
It's
no.
just so sad. Very disappointing.
It is actually. It's all this stupid what is it? PR trained
Yeah.
or whatever like that. Like they're all getting like training on how to handle the media. Don't.
No,
I hope I never
Actually.
become media trained.
no, same.
I hope I become, and in fact, I hope I become more unfiltered. I hope I become more of, what is the word I'm looking for, Kansas?
I don't know words.
It's Kratos, the god. Okay, chaos. Okay, chaos. I hope I become more chaotic. You know what I mean? Just a little peaceful chaos. Because the more I'm on this journey of like growth and like, being a better person and all that kind of stuff, the more I find that chaos is fun when you don't
Yeah.
let it consume you and you just watch it. You're
Yeah.
like, like that's me in the corner. I'll be like, whoa, look at this. Like, that's crazy business.
I love people observing.
It's,
I'm so good at it too. I just sit there, nobody notices me, but I'm just watching.
No, I'm real
everything.
good at it. Well, until they do something that I don't like. Sometimes I be people observing, and the next thing you know, I see someone litter, and I'm like, "You piece of shit, pick that up." But I don't say nothing.
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, and then I go behind them and I pick it up, and stuff like that.
Punches them in the back of the head.
Just donkey kicks them. That'd be crazy.
Just walk away peacefully.
Yeah. No, that's a newer practice for me. Like the last 3 or so years, been practicing like not letting like anger and stuff like that consume me. I get irritated a lot. I vibe. I think if I could like relate to a character, and if I had to only pick one, it would be Hades from the Disney Hercules movie.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah.
me, and you know me well enough to know like that's unfortunately me. Like I'll literally go like and I'll be like, all right, I'm cool, we're fine, we're good. All right, we're fine. So this new practice of like not. It's also a balance though, because it's like you gotta like let yourself feel anger.
Yeah.
Or well, I guess you don't have to, right? But we get to let ourselves feel whatever we need to feel, but not allow it to consume us.
Yeah.
So you gotta find that like balance in between and being all like, all right, I'm feeling this, I'll process this, and now I can let it go. Instead of I'm feeling this, I'm gonna do something about it. And I think that's why people punch holes in walls.
Ooh, probably.
I knew 4 people named Kyle, and all of them did punch holes in walls.
That's crazy. Actually.
And drank Mountain Dew, or drank what's Monster. Like I'm like, okay, it like I know we're not supposed to have stereotypes, but like it doesn't help when people like fit them perfectly.
Yeah. No, actually.
Like every
though.
time I see a Karen online talking about how like MAGA this and he's our savior that, and like women shouldn't have careers. It's like you check their profile, they never have a top lip.
Yeah.
Not once.
No, actually.
And it's like
Where'd
I
it
bet
go?
if I went into your kitchen and I checked your spice cabinet, I'm lucky if I find a jar of pepper.
No. fuck?
But I know there's gonna be plenty of garlic in that cabinet.
Yeah.
I know there's gonna be plenty of ranch in the refrigerator.
Lots of salt too.
Because that's what they do with their non-careers.
No facts though.
Oh,
Fuck.
drives me bonkers. I think
just-
that's the part of anger that I have a hard time though.
Mhm.
Because like when people like, the other day I was on social media and I have to take a break from that right now because I saw this guy and he commented and he literally with his whole public profile he goes, see, this is why we should make it harder for women to vote. And like, I'll kick you in the wonks.
No, actually.
Except you don't have any wonks because people with like, I don't know if I can say balls. Oh, I just did.
Well,
There we
it's
go.
Too late. It's out there.
It's out there. But that
That's
anger
crazy.
I'm practicing right now on not letting it go.
Yeah.
Or on letting it go. On not letting
Oh
it-
no,
yeah, I
like
wanna
you
hold
said,
on to it
I
forever.
like realized that. I said, "What the fuck did
You're
you
like,
just say?"
hold
Actually,
Yeah, but
you're like, "I wish I was more angry.
I-
I wish I got in more fights."
that one though, true. Before I was 18, I wish I did fight more. Because
Yeah.
after you're 18, you're fine. Or, well, you're not fine. It's before. Why can't I talk right now?
You got this.
Before you're 18, you're fine. And I'll be
Yeah.
honest, my only regret from my teenage years is not smacking a couple of hoes that deserved it.
Yeah. No, actually.
Like I said,
Actually.
I should have smacked a couple of more people before I turned 17.
No, like for real.
You know
though.
what I mean? And there was a couple of
Ugh.
people that tried to fight me, and I was the bigger person, and I walked away. And it's like, looking back on it, I should have turned around and beat they motherfucking asses.
Because now you have to turn around and walk away.
Yeah, you have, yeah. Because also now, we don't have the excuse of hormonal teenager and not having our minds right.
Yeah, no,
Like, now we have the frontal
ugh.
lobe, and we know it's not
Mhm.
okay. And on top of it not being okay, the law says it's not okay. And on top of that, what do we have? Oh yeah, a conscience. And self-respect. And
Facts.
dignity.
Oh no, lost that a long time ago.
Blessed be for all the people that are unburdened by those anchors.
Oh my god.
and are able to go, punch people and go to jail and survive that. First of all, I know I wouldn't survive a day in jail.
Oh, same.
I'd
actually.
give
I'd be
myself
scared.
42 minutes max. How long do you think you could last?
I don't know. I'd like first 5 minutes. I just want my cat.
Yeah.
Actually,
I could probably make 42 minutes max.
okay. Maybe if I like really like tried, 27.
27?
Yeah.
I get it.
If I really
I don't
tried.
even know if I can make it through booking.
I have to pee a lot, and I don't want to pee in front of
They
people.
have you bend over and they check your hole.
No, that like don't go
They're
there.
like, you want to check my hole? I'll poo.
No. Oh my god, no.
I'll take a big poo right now.
That would be wild.
I know.
That would be-
No, I wonder if that's ever happened. It's had to have. People are disgusting.
Big facts. Big facts. I was sitting out on lunch on Monday though. And there was like a group of cops on bicycles that just rode past. There was
love
like
that.
fucking like 10, 15 of them.
Just going for a bike ride.
No, like what are you doing?
That's so funny,
I've
actually.
never seen that before.
I see, because I work on State Street downtown, I do see a lot of bicycle cops, actually.
Yeah.
And until I started working there, I didn't know that they still did that, because I saw them so rarely.
No, because like what do you do on a bicycle too? Like what are you training for on a
I always
bicycle?
wondered that. How do you arrest someone? Or do you
Like,
just have to, like,
hop
pin
in the
them down and
basket.
call someone? You're under arrest. Get in the basket. No, I think what they have to do, I don't know, common sense would tell me that they probably arrest them, and then they probably have to, like, sit on them until a person with a car gets there. But what happens, I'm starting to okay, I hope this doesn't offend anybody. It's an observation, I swear to God. Like, I don't hate all cops. I do hate the bad ones, but I don't hate all cops. There are some good ones. I've met a lot of good ones. However, I've noticed with the younger cops, like the newer generation of cops that I've been seeing, is there a height restriction? Because I'm confident they're all 5'7" or shorter.
Oh.
So what happens when you go arrest that guy that's like 6'5" and 400 pounds?
No, like
what are you... What if he runs?
Back up.
Yeah, and then also, how come I'm seeing so many cops that, like, obviously could not pass the physical endurance test?
Yeah, no, like, actually.
And I only remember that because when I was, like, 18, there was, like, a 2-month period where I wanted to be a cop.
Oh.
And I looked it up, and then I found out all the physical stuff, and I was like, I'm good.
No, thank you.
And then so now I see these cops, and I get bitter. I'm like, damn, maybe I could have done it. Probably not. I do enjoy the good ganja too much. The devil's lettuce.
Would not want to chase anybody ever, honestly.
No, if people
I
ran,
don't
I'd be like,
know.
fuck. Anyways, beep into the radio. 4141, he got away.
No, like, Suspect is on pursuit, chasing them as fast as I can. It's just me strolling. Like,
Just going for a leisurely stroll.
No, literally.
Oh no, suspect got away. That's so funny. If a cop was chasing you, I feel like you'd make it 10 feet and then you'd stop and turn around and be like, fine, like, take me in because I'm not running.
I'm like, this was stupid, okay? My bad.
Have you ever ran from cops?
No. Unless you call, like, that, like, one time where we all, like, got in the car.
Oh, you mean
and
when
we,
you
like,
were safe
drove
in the
away.
car and I ran to the car?
I alerted you to oncoming danger.
I go, have you ever run from cops? And you're like, yeah, that one time that you did. No, I'll be honest, I've ran from cops a lot. Not a lot in my adult life.
Yeah.
I think probably twice in my adult life. Once when I was 19 and then once that night a few years ago at the park. Can we appreciate my knees to chest hustle though?
No.
Like, I'm faster than the other 4 people with us. Like, pick it up. Speed
No,
up.
actually, why would they
You're
were
like,
all
why
going
are we going so slow?
No, I was like, just drive away. They're on their own. Like,
But there was this one time when I was 16. I was 17 because I had my first car. I went to a New Year's party out by Roosevelt, like where I used to grow up, and it was this huge cabin party in this little. It was like 12 miles outside of Roosevelt, this little area called like Altamont, and then it was like in between that, like in the Booney Mountains. Huge, massive cabin party. I think maybe 2 people total that were actually of age.
yeah.
The rest of us are, high schoolers, chilling.
Vibe.
We're partying. And I was DD, though, because I had my own car. And so, my friend that rode with me, she was, like, wasted. My other friends, they were pretty drunk, but not all of them. Like, we were all just chilling and stuff like that. And I was just chilling. I was mostly people watching and then taking special shots in Pong. Because, again, I wasn't drinking because I was driving.
Yeah.
New Year's party. Like I said, at a New Year's party, what are we all waiting for?
New Year's.
Right. What time does that occur?
Midnight.
Right. Okay, so 11:52 p.m. Berries and cherries coming down the driveway, and a lot of them, dude. I'm talking like doubles, and we're all just like, and all like I'm in the back of the house. I'm crowded. There's probably 200 people there.
Yeah.
Like it was massive. There was standing room only. You had to wiggle through. It was like a 90s movie party. Okay.
Vibe. Okay.
Ooh, think 10 things I hate about you.
Ooh, okay.
That party where she gets on the table, she's dancing to Biggie
Yeah.
Smalls. Okay, I didn't do that, but think that type of party. So massive, and then we also like a whole DJ setup. My buddy was the DJ, also 16. Okay,
Hell yeah.
he had a whole DJ booth set up. Like it was massive. It was crazy. I don't even know whose house this was. Whoever it was, I feel bad for them because I'll tell you what, that was terrible.
Yeah.
Cops coming down the road, fast as hell. Someone yells out, "Cops, cops!" I'm like, shit. I grab my friend who's drunk. She has no idea. She's like, what are they saying? What's chalk? Like, no, come on, let's go. We run out the door. We go up the mountain. Snow is 3.5 feet deep. We're hiding behind a tree. And then there's these other 2 girls behind the tree. And guess who would be up there hiding from the cops with us but the high school bully I had? Her name was Madison. If you're listening,
Fuck you, Madison.
get a UTI. And so, and this is why I say that comment specifically, is because Madison, I looked at my friend, or my one friend that was with me, and she was wasted, and I was like, okay, you're going to stay here and listen to me, and when I say so, we're going to run down the mountain, because I saw my car was parked like halfway down the driveway,
Yeah.
and the cops were pulled up enough and crowded into the house, because they were blocking people from leaving the house,
Yeah.
literally 2 cars in front of my car, so I was like, if I can pit maneuver that well enough, I can get us the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And then if I get pulled over on the road, I'm a sober driver. I'm DD. Okay, cool. I don't know anything at that point, whatever. And so we, I look at my friend and I'm like, wait here. And then I go around the tree and I'm like in the snow this whole time too. 11:52 p.m. I check my phone. I'm like, wow, they couldn't have given us 8 more minutes?
No,
cocksuckers. If they would have waited 8 minutes, we all would have been distracted enough. We all would have got out.
Yeah.
For sure. Like, when I ran to the back of the house away from the entrance, I ran into this room that had literally at least 30 people in it, hiding in the dark, dude. I was like, no, I'm out. I open one of the windows, I hop out, I bring my friend out with me. I go up to the mountain, and then on the mountain too, like, as I'm waiting for the cops, I'm looking around, and I'm looking around different trees. There are so many people hiding behind trees on the mountain, and I'm like, how many people were actually at this party? Like, this is crazy. All the cops, stupid though, every single one of them went inside. They didn't leave
What?
one outside or nothing. All of them went inside. So I was like,
Okay.
all right, bet. So I grab my friend and I go to pull her down the mountain so that we can like book it to my car. I look at her. I'm like, hey, we're going to have to run really fast. We're going to have to run one at a time. And you're going to have to duck behind the two things that I duck by. So you're going to have to watch me first. And she's like, okay. Like slurring her words and everything because she wasted. I was like, can you do this? And she's like, yeah. And then I had to look at her and I had to be like, listen, if you don't do this, we go to jail. Like, period. And
Yeah.
because she already had 2 underage drinking tickets. She was alcoholic. Yeah, we're not
That's
really friends
crazy.
anymore, but she had 2 underage drinking tickets already, and she
Yeah.
had a warning from the state saying if you get one more, like you will be going to DT. And we were 3 hours away from her house because she was from Salt Lake, and I was like, if she goes to DT, her dad's gonna kill me, even though I didn't do. I'm actually a safe person right now. And she's like, okay, I got it. And then my bully, she pipes up and she goes, hey, give us a ride home. And I looked at her and I said, no. And she's like, you're just gonna leave us out here? And I was like, yeah, I am. And then she's like, oh my God. And then we had to like wait another 15 minutes. And in that next 15 minutes, she pissed her pants. And because of the snow, it froze to her shoe.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It was awesome. And then we booked it down the mountain. Me and my friend ran down the mountain. She ducked. I ducked. We made it to the car.
Yeah.
I got out of there just easy enough with my lights all the way off. I had to make a 5-point turn. Okay, I don't know how they didn't see me. I had to make a 5-point turn to get out of this driveway, and I fucking sped down that driveway going like 60. And then I got to the highway, and then I stopped speeding like 2 miles down the road, and I slowed down right to speed limit. Yeah. And I was like just cruising, like a normal car. And I saw 2 ambulances and like 5 more cop cars going there. And I was like, damn, they're arresting people tonight.
Yeah.
And because they also had the van. And I was like, I'm so glad we got out.
That's
we
crazy.
left. The first place I stopped at on the way home was my dad's house.
Yeah.
And my dad's like, what are you doing up? And I was like, Dad, by this time it's 1:30 in the morning. We were on that mountain for like 40 minutes in the deep snow and the cold of midnight.
Yeah.
Over New Year's. That's how I celebrated that New Year's.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Shout out to year 2016. Love that. And my dad's like, what are you doing? And I was like, Dad, and I told him the whole story, and he just looked at me. He's like, I always did tell you you're only in trouble if you get caught, so I guess you're not in trouble. And I was like, yo, this has been the best night of my life.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then there was this one time me and my buddies were playing cops and robbers, and the real cops came after us. We might or might not have been smoking pot at the park. And again, we were like 18, 19. Because, we smoked and then played the game.
Yeah.
It was chilling. And they all pull up, and literally you just see like 8 stupid heads just scatter. Just scatter. Yeah, running from Roosevelt PD is crazy easy. Yeah, they don't put no effort at all. I would never try with SLCPD though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to hide from the cops at a house party one time.
No way.
Yeah, I was the only underage person there, actually.
Oh, so they're like,
cool.
Get under the bed, like get in the
No,
closet.
they just surrounded me and I just hid in like the back of them, like crouched down until they like left. Because
That's
they like did leave.
crazy.
Yeah, like the police like did leave, like nobody got, because they were all like overage. So yeah, they were just like hide her. And so I go to like the back and I'm just crouched and there's like so many people like around me just hiding me. I'm like, hello.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I was like, I need another shot after this.
Every one of them could have gotten like a ticket or arrested or something like that, like child endangerment. Like that's crazy. Well, maybe not child if you were over 18, but if you were
19.
under 21. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so underage drinking ticket for sure.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
No, like, I don't know how it worked. Maybe because I was just like, I don't know.
It's kind of fun though,
It
right?
worked,
Running
yeah.
from cops.
Facts.
It
Or,
is,
like
like-
hiding.
Oh yeah, like I honestly like in Roosevelt we got a thrill out of it. Sometimes we turned it into a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we would just make really loud noises late at night because someone always called, and then just be like, "Run!" We all had like our little spots around town that we would meet up at the end and everything like that, so that when we ran different directions, we all knew where to go.
Yeah.
It was lit.
Oh yeah.
But again, not as an adult.
Yeah.
Not trying to actually go to jail. I will not survive.
Ooh, facts. 19, I was still a child. We'll say that.
Yeah, kind of.
I was just dumb.
I kind of view people as children, like, until their frontal lobe develops.
Yeah.
Like, I'm 27, I've only had my frontal lobe for, like, I don't know, 5 months. And I still feel kind of like, what am I doing?
No, same.
Like, are we all, though? Are we all just fucking winging it?
I think so. We're all just floating on a rock in space.
Floating on a
Just
rock in space.
doing our best.
Speaking of space,
Space.
Christina Koch. Or Coke. Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. God, that ruined the whole thing. Anyways, first woman around the moon. It's so cool. That is not her name. It's Koch. It's Coke. Ugh.
Cock.
Just the disappointment in myself. Like, oh, I've been pumped about it. I've been ready to talk about it on the podcast for a week.
Just fucks it up
And
for
I just-
shares.
I love that, though.
Yeah.
I love it.
No,
Actually.
facts. Love woman, hate a man.
Kansas,
Hate a
you gotta stop
man.
hating the man. We gotta be grateful for some of the ones.
I like mine.
Your husband is very cool. His dad's pretty cool too.
Facts. I like mine the most though. Out
I'd
of
hope
all
so.
men.
I mean,
they're okay. They're all right.
All right.
They exist.
That's. Anywho, an announcement. We forgot to make our last 2 episodes actually. At the end of this month, which means the next episode would be the next episode after this episode, the 29th. We're gonna be answering a bunch of questions that you guys want to comment, or if you want to privately send it to us or anything like that. We're just adding them to a list. Be a segment in one of our podcast episodes. So far, I have 7 questions. It would be really awesome if you guys gave us just a couple of more. Any topic, anything like that.
Anything and everything.
Anything and
We'll
everything.
answer it. But yeah, it'll be really fun. So
Yeah.
send in questions.
Send in some
We're
questions.
pumped.
Oh, and I think actually starting in May, because we have been struggling with videos episodes, I'm thinking that twice a month we're gonna go live for an hour.
Hey.
Maybe like a Friday night.
Yeah.
And because that idea has been given to me by a couple of you guys that listen, which I think is actually could be a really fun idea.
It could be fun.
So we'll just go live for maybe we'll start it with 30 minutes, our first couple episodes, see kind of where it goes from there.
Yeah.
So comment some questions, watch out for that. Kansas, do your do.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content.
Thank you all for listening.
Thank you.
And don't run
Bye.
from cops. If you do, make sure you get away.
Get away.
Unless you did something bad, then get arrested.
Oh, yeah.